Guy says he finds it genuinely terrifying, so I'll take a step back and think about that. Maybe I'll think about some time that I was genuinely terrified, and immediately this particular occasion comes straight to mind. I'm a passenger in a friend's van. We are travelling in a straight line on an empty road, and I am having a full-blown panic attack. I'm convinced that the van won't make it up this straight empty road as far as the next bend. Genuinely terrified, I shall come to some strange awful end, but this is all in my head. I am convinced about literally nothing. You see, at the times my panic attacks were at their worst, I'd often be convinced of my own impending death or other such crazy stuff. Of course, a bolt of lightning could have struck me, but regardless, mental stress does not look at probability. And now I'm thinking back further to when I was much younger and queen of hitchhiking like so many of my peers. Sure, you'd get the odd bloke say the stupid thing, but you put them in their place to keep you safe, or say you dabbled in the darker arts, or just pray like crazy to the universe. One time I did get away, miraculously unharmed, after the driver steered us down a side road to a complete dead end. Nothing ahead of us but vacant farmland. He said I might need a cigarette, got his dick out, but drove me back. I hitched on for years, took my chances, waited up, bought a canister of mace. My sister, like myself, feels lucky because she's gotten away too, but more times than me. A random guy in a bar passing next to her stuck his finger up where it shouldn't go through her clothes. She punched him in the face, and the bar staff said for her to calm right down. And she's been followed too, and had to jump the fence in someone's garden, hide behind their trees where she shook like a leaf, prayed she'd not be found, and another time grabbed from behind and lifted by some hulk into a dark alleyway, but was left without a scar after fighting for her life. Lucky her. Some of my friends, though, didn't have such luck. I don't know all the details, some the outline, some just the fact. One thing that's never said is how it felt. You see, 7 men have raped 7 of my friends, and around the world, 1 in 3 women and girls are raped or beaten in their lives. Guy says he finds it genuinely terrifying to have the thought in his head of being falsely accused of rape or sexual offence. He is disgusted a woman done for doing this is given a 1-year sentence, says it's not justice, has seen this type of accusation before, makes him scared of what a woman can do. He is 230 times more likely to be raped than falsely accused of that or sexual offence, but it is dead serious. Because we have been conditioned to believe that there is no smoke without fire, and that is what these victims have got to live through, our collective suspicion. So we must never ever guess, endlessly search for truth, rip down walls of lies with hammers of fact and for the kids, build bridges to a safe tomorrow with what we find as evidence, even when that truth is perverted and thrown back in our faces, because in these days, when women's stories are slowly but blindly emerging, the ancient beast of patriarchy is raging. It is lashing out and it is wailing. So please, at the times it regains its composure, don't let it for one split second blindfold or blinker you, distract and then convince you it's the victim.